And then when we look at life, we'll make mistakes. I want you to change the way you look at that and understand that mistakes and failures are opportunities to grow. I've never become better because I was good at it. I became better because I made mistakes. And I've made a lot of them. The difference is when I make a mistake, you know about it. You make a mistake, nobody quite know about it. Failure is an opportunity to grow, not a reason to quit. And a lot of times we quit just before it's about to happen. We quit, we give up. And then sometimes we let this thing called ego get in the way, right? So I'm going to give you the Mathew Knowles definition of ego that you've never heard before. Ego is the anesthesia that deadens the pain of stupidity. Ego is the anesthesia that deadens the pain of stupidity. That's what ego is. So when you see someone next time, you'll be like, oh yeah, that's some anesthesia. He's trying to not let us know that he don't know. You know some people like that, right? And then we look at life about building a team. And if you're in business, it starts with you, the owner. Understanding your staff, giving clear communication. Sometimes we need to talk less and listen more to our staff. Talk less, listen more. Making sure that we are clear on accountability and responsibility. Many times as owners, we don't share and make that clear with our team what they're responsible for and what they're accountable for. There's a big difference. There's a big difference between accountability and responsibility. Thinking outside of the box, because most of us are box-in thinkers. We've been conditioned since childhood, especially those of us of color, why we can't do something. You can't do it, boy, because you black. You can't do it because you poor. You can't do it because you're part of the LGBTQ community. You can't do it because of this and that. We've been conditioned. So we're in a box with walls. And who do we introduce? And who are our friends? People just like us. You a hater, you have a hater in your box. And all you do is walk around all day hitting walls because you're a box-in thinker. You only think of what you can't do and why you can't, and poor pity me, I'm a victim. But if you step outside that box, there's no walls. And we have to learn to think outside of the box. Dare to be different. Dare to do it a different way. We don't have to do it the same way. Why do we do it that way? Just because. Why do we do it that way? That's the way they told us. Never saying, oh, let's think about that. Now, are you saying I can't put the Wyclef remix of No, No, No on the Destiny's Child album because the music industry don't put remixes on album, they just send it to radio to extend the life at radio. Why do we do that? Why don't we put it on the album? And by the way, what if one was called part 1 and the other one was called part 2 and they got credit for the song every time it played, and out of nowhere, these 4 girls became number 1 because we did it a different way. The whole industry like, what happened? How did that happen? Ooh, they number 1, what happened? Think outside of the box.